I've got
Lord
popcorn.
Trevelyan. May I have a moment?
Yes, Ambassador?
I'd like to discuss your parents.
Oh, well, that was quick.
You must want to know about the seventh most illustrious family in all Ostwick.
Wink.
Or is it eighth?
Whatever the rank, it would be helpful to claim your kinsmen as friends. What are your thoughts? Should we approach your family for their formal support of the Inquisition?
The bands of Trevelyan never turn down a partner if there's something in it for them. From the way my relatives scramble for status, you'd think we were Orlesian.
That depends. How much do they like gold brocade? Valroyo has noted your lineage. It gives the Inquisition some legitimacy, although not so much as we'd hoped.
Why not?
You are from Ostwick. Orlesian nobles consider the free marches somewhat quaint.
How dare they?
Even though I'm a mage, that doesn't give them pause.
You're not an unfamiliar sight. Mages from noble families are given more leeway. Besides, Ostwick Circle had a reputation for being rather sedate.
Man.
My parents made arrangements. I visited home from time to time.
What parent wouldn't want to prevent their child from growing into a stranger? It must have soured your relations with the Templars.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you don't have an extended mag, then you probably don't want it, actually.
I was completely infatuated with one of the Templars in our tower.
No. What came of it?
Nothing. I was so shy, I didn't say a word.
Oh. I'm sure it was for the best. This place is no bastion of civilization, not like the Circle. I hope you don't find the living conditions in Haven too drastic for someone of your station.
Yeah. I mean,
This can't be
well,
what you're accustomed to, Ambassador.
One adjusts. I stay
yeah, I
busy.
mean, it's
It
not a
helps
big
take
deal.
my mind from our surroundings. And the cold.
Yeah. I mean,
And the wildlife. And the lack of civilization.
he
for
just
miles
has so
around.
much on him. And this is
Why
Texas,
anyone lived
so...
here before we found Andras's ashes, I cannot imagine.
Don't worry about me. Haven's more than livable.
Really? If that is how you feel, I'm pleased to hear it. Until next time, my lord.
Honestly, I'd rather see you try and do a Bloodhound. That'd be cool. I mean, Bloodhound's more equipment, but I think it would look cooler. Damn. I was like...
What have your ears
Do you
heard,
see
Leia?
Bloodhound as a female?
Anything new we don't already know about? No, nothing.
That's fucking weird. So what? That's even more mystery. Then again, I'm like, personally, I've always seen myself as a like pansexual, I guess, because you know, if they're attractive, they're attractive. I'm sorry. That's just the way it is. But then I'm like, you know, there's some extreme cases where I like put the hand down. How did you get California out of coughing? What the fuck? They're expensive as fuck. It's always been up. always been there.
Having the Herald address the clerics is not a terrible idea.
You can't be
This
serious.
popcorn is good.
Mother Giselle isn't wrong. At the moment, the Chantry's only strength is that they are united in opinion.
And we should ignore the danger to the Herald.
Let's ask him.
I'm more concerned this won't actually solve any problems.
I agree. It just lends credence to the idea that we should care what the Chantry says.
I will go with him. Mother Giselle said she could provide us names.
I wish they would
Use
allow
them.
the mods on PS4.
But why? This is nothing but a...
What choice do we have, Liliana? Right now, we can't approach anyone for help with the breach. Use what influence we have to call the clerics together. Once they are ready, we will see this through.
You don't even know what game I'm talking about. Because there is a mod that they finished putting in the bisexuality of Cullen in it. And I need it in my life. Oh, it's Dragon Age Inquisition. Talking to Ducky about that. Yep. Is it? No. I was just gonna say, because at this point, he's just a straight guy that likes only elves and humans, which is kind of rude.
Right.
No, they just didn't. No, they never finished his bisexuality, and they never updated it.
The city
Like, how
still
rude
mourns.
to not finish that. They actually admitted it. Yeah, they admitted it. They're like, oh, we never finished it. I'm like, wow.
Just a guest
Rude.
seeker, but I think they all know who we are.
Your skills of observation never fail to impress me, Varric.
My Lord Herald.
You're one of Leliana's people. What have you found?
The Chantry Mothers await you, but so do a great many Templars.
There are Templars
That's
here?
funny.
People seem to think the Templars will protect them from the Inquisition. They're gathering
From
on
the
the other side of the
Inquisition.
market. I think that's where the Templars intend to meet you.
Only one thing to do, then.
My goodness. In that outfit, Cassandra looks so tan.
They wish
She looks
to
like
protect
she's
the
like some
people
Indian
from
princess.
us?
Well, let me talk.
Return to Haven.
I don't know. Sometimes
Someone
it does
will
and
need to
sometimes it doesn't.
inform them if we are delayed.
As you say, my lady.
Fuck you.
Right.
I wanted that conversation bit. Level up.
And you really like the electric, huh?
I really do.
I do too, I'll be honest. It's my favorite. Anyway, which secondary ability do you like to get?
What do you mean?
Like Necromancer or
Oh,
the other ones?
I think I tend to go Force Mage for the knockdowns and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Because about that point, the enemies get tough enough that, you know, they can do pretty heavy damage to me.
Not only that, Dorian's Necromancer, so I guess it kind of works out in the end for that. Like, he ends up being the support.
Mm-hmm.
That Necromancer ability where he revives people has saved my ass so many times. For sure that's a Necromancer ability. This popcorn is really good. I need to get it away from me. Thank God I'm using a cup to kind of measure it. Otherwise, the shit would be gone.
Oh, this sounds sexy. Look at this. Every time a person in the static cage take damage, they get 50% weapon damage. Can you imagine trapping two people in the cage and then hitting them with the chain lightning, and then each time they get struck, they take half my weapon damage. Like, it's so ridiculous.
Per second, but how long it's
Probably
I've
for
never
the
gotten it.
probably for the duration of the cage, which lasts 8 seconds.
Oh,
But then, you
Keep
know, this
dropping
perk
our
would be
points.
useless if they actually stay in the cage, so... Gonna do this.
I don't think I was ever a mage long enough to really get to the tethering pages. Like, distance fighting in this game was never a real big thing for me.
I always found archer rogues really fun.
I love assassin rogues. Now that's where it's at.
I didn't like the dagger fighting in this one as much as I did in the game, the second game.
Hear me. Together, we mourn our divine. A naive and beautiful
What were you
heart,
saying, Ducky?
silent
I didn't like the dagger
by
fighting in this
treachery.
game as much as I did in the second
You
game.
wonder what will become
Really?
of a murderer. Well, wonder no more.
But have you
Behold,
ever played as an
The
assassin?
so-called Herald of Andraste.
I did the assassin tree as an
claiming
archer.
to
I mean, you can do that stuff
where
while
our
ranged too.
beloved fell. We say this is a false prophet. The Maker would send no mage in our hour of need.
In our hour of need.
You say I am the enemy. The breach in the sky is our true enemy. We must unite to stop it.
It's true. The Inquisition seeks only to end this madness before it is too late.
It is already too late. The Templars have returned to the Chantry. They will face this Inquisition, and the people will be safe once more.
And what?
Still yourself. She is beneath us.
I always hated the color tone of that guy's skin because he looks like super yellow. Like he's already dead, kind of thing.
You're not here to deal with the Inquisition?
Technically is,
As
but,
if there were any reason to.
but he
Lord
just looks
Seeker
so
Lucius,
ugly.
it's imperative that we speak with...
You will not address me.
And then you see like that nasty ass 5 o'clock shadow.
Right.
Lord Seeker?
Creating a heretical movement. Raising up a puppet as Andraste's prophet. You should be ashamed. You should all be ashamed. The Templars failed no one when they left the Chantry to purge the mages. You are the ones who have failed. You who'd leash our righteous swords with doubt and fear. If you came to appeal to the Chantry, you are too late. The only destiny here that demands respect is mine.
If you're not here to help the Chantry, then you just came to make speeches.
I came to see what frightens old women so, and to laugh.
But Lord Seeker, what if he really was sent by the Maker? What if...
You are called to a higher purpose. Do not question.
I will make the Templar Order a power that stands alone against the Void. We deserve recognition. Independence. You have shown me nothing, and the Inquisition, less than nothing. Templars, Val Royo is unworthy of our protection. We march.
Well.
Charming fellow, isn't he?
Has Lord Seeker Lucius gone mad?
Do you know him very well?
He took over the Seekers of Truth 2 years ago, after Lord Seeker Lambert's death. He was always a decent man, never given to ambition and grandstanding. This is very bizarre.
Doesn't look like we'll be getting the Templars to help us after all.
I wouldn't write them off so quickly. There must be those in the Order who see what he's become. Either way, we should first return to Haven and inform the others. What's that? An arrow with a message?
So they made that arrow a lot louder than it was before.
I believe that message.
I was
You
like,
are
oh
the
shit.
Herald of Andraste, are you not? I have an invitation for you.
Alright, and then this bitch wants me to find all this red stuff, doesn't she?
Mm-hmm.
There are so many lore bits on this centerpiece, like Jesus.
Hey, free XP, don't play.
I know, but stop jumping and read it.
Oh, I love the memes for, like, whenever people talk about how, like, instead of clicking X to get the elf fruit, you end up rolling off a cliff or something like that.
It's so true, though.
Mm-hmm.
If y'all don't stay out of the doorways, for fuck's sake.
There's...
Is this libraric? Okay. Ooh.
If I might have a moment of your time.
Grand Enchanter Fiona?
Leader of the Mage Rebellion. Is it not dangerous for you to be here?
I heard of this gathering, and I wanted to see the fabled Herald of Andraste with my own eyes. If it's help with the breach you seek, perhaps you should look among your fellow mages.
That would have been
Sorry,
my
I
first
decided to look
choice
up
if you'd
funny
been willing to
Inquisition
speak with us.
pictures.
Where we
I
are now.
regret everything.
That's the important thing.
Hmm.
Consider this an invitation to Redcliffe. Come, meet with the mages. An alliance could help us both, after all. I hope to see you there. Au revoir, my Lord Herald.
Come, let us return to Haven.
No. No, we're not returning yet. I'm not done here. Bite me.
Here, I'm gonna send you these two pictures.
Pictures.
Oh, alright. You know.
Oh my god. Just shove everybody up the horse's bum.
What, Ducky?
Just shove everybody up the horse's
This
bum.
victory must please you
Yep.
greatly, Sika Cassandra.
We came here seeking only to speak with the mothers. This is not our doing, but yours.
And you had no part in forcing our hand? Do not delude yourself. Now we have been shown up by our own Templars, in front of everyone.
Why are you
And my
clutching
fellow
your side? You got
clerics
hit in the
scattered
head.
to the wind along with their convictions.
Right.
Just tell me one thing. If you do not believe you are the Maker's chosen, then what are you?
Someone who can help close the breach and end this madness.
That is more comforting than you might imagine. I suppose it is out of our hands now. We shall all see what the Maker plans in the days to come.
It's not too late. The Chantry could still help us and come out on top.
If only that were true.
What's to stop you from trying?
We are not looking for a winning horse. We are simply trying to do the right thing.
Oh my god. I found another photo for you. This is exactly what's going on. Oh my gosh, that was...
There must be something here.
I just found an even better one. Oh my gosh. I'm loving these photos too much.
I mean, it's so accurate. Jumping down on his table. True.
My creator, judge me all. Find me well within your grace. Touch me with fire.
Let me know if you have too much trouble finding the last one, if you don't remember where it is.
I think it's upstairs somewhere, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Which I had, at the beginning, when I first started this game, I had no idea there was an upstairs. It freaked me the hell out. Damn, that's nuts.
She looks just like mine. That bard.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, excuse me.
Oh my god, I've gotten like almost half a level just from the codex entries in this place.
Of course, I can't believe this.
Oh, yes.
Kind of disgusting. More like disgusting thinking. But you know, whatever.
It's true.
These truths the Maker has revealed in the Maker. Fire is her world. As the moth sees light go.
Everybody always wants their Inquisitor to be a fucking elf, and I'm like, why? Why are elves so revered? Like, they're skinny little twigs.
Everybody feels sorry for the elves.
in this game they can be warriors too, but I'm just saying in general, like every drawing I've seen, the fucking Inquisitor is always a fucking elf, and I'm like, come on now, where's your creativity? What elf in Game of Thrones?
What?
Oh yes, Lord of the Rings. Yeah, who doesn't want to fuck that guy? I'm just saying.
Are we talking about Orlando Bloom?
Yeah, I'm talking about that Orlando Bloom with that beautiful white locks.
I'm getting Vivian first so I can get this damn soulless guy out of my party.
Lord Trevelyan of Ostwick, representing the Inquisition.
Representing the Inquisition.
A pleasure, sir. We so rarely have a chance to meet anyone new. It is always the same crowd at these parties.
You look like
So
a
you must be a
hammerhead
guest
shark.
of Madame de Fer. Or are you here for Duc Bastien?
What, Dougie?
Are you
He
here
looks
on
like a
business?
hammerhead shark.
I have heard the most curious tales
Yeah.
of you. I cannot imagine half of them are true.
What have you heard about me?
Some say that when the veil opened, Andraste herself delivered you from the Fade.
I'm not familiar with that name. I was invited here by First Enchanter Vivienne.
Madame de Fer is a fond nickname the court has given Lady Vivienne.
I've heard she finds it amusing.
I've heard very little about Duc Bastien.
He hasn't been seen much at court lately.
His business with the Council of Heralds often takes him from home for long periods. It can't be good for a man of his years.
And of course, there's the civil war. Bastien probably wishes to distance himself from the actions of his one-time son-in-law.
Tearing up the Dales in a foolish bid for power? It will end in disgrace for
Oh
Gaspard.
my god.
Everyone knows it.
Ducky. I found your Cassandra.
Some of those storytellers may have gotten carried away.
But only for the best effect. The Inquisition is a ripe subject for wild tales.
Yeah.
The Inquisition. What a lot of pig shit. Washed up sisters and crazed seekers. No one can take them seriously. Everyone knows it's just an excuse for a bunch of political outcasts to grab power.
The Inquisition is working to restore peace and order to Thedas.
Here comes the outsider, restoring peace with an army. We know what your Inquisition truly is. If you were a man of honor, you'd step outside and answer the charges.
My dear Marquis, how unkind of you to use such language in my house to my guests. You know such rudeness is intolerable.
Madame Vivienne, I humbly beg your pardon.
You should. Whatever am I going to do with you, my dear? My lord, you're the wounded party in this unfortunate affair. What would you have me do with this foolish, foolish man?
I think the Marquis has seen the error of his ways.
By the grace of Andraste, you have your life, my dear. Do be
Oh
more
my
careful.
gosh, you let him live?
I'm delighted you could attend this little gathering.
I mean, he
So
was
wonderful
trash
to meet
talking
you.
me. Killing him on the spot for just slander would kind of drive his point home, in my opinion.
Allow me to introduce
Technically, I always let
I'm
her
Vivienne,
decide, and she always
first
decides
enchanter of
to let him live, so.
Montsimard, an enchantress to the Imperial Court.
Is that Marquis going to pose a problem?
His aunt is the Vicomtesse of Mont de Glace. Not a powerful family, but well respected. And very devout. Alphonse will be disowned for this. It's not the first time he's brought his aunt disgrace, but I'm sure it'll be the last. And after such a public humiliation, I expect he'll run off to the Dales to join the Empress's war effort. Either to make a good end, or to win back a modicum of self-respect.
Your salon has certainly exceeded my expectations so far.
I'm glad to keep you entertained, my dear. I wanted to meet face to face. It is important to consider one's connections carefully.
I think you
With
hold
Divine
start
Justinia
in
dead, the Chantry's in shambles. Only the Inquisition might restore sanity and order to our frightened people. As the leader of the last loyal mages of Thedas, I feel it only right that I lend my assistance to your cause.
You say you led the last of the loyal mages. Loyal to whom?
To the people of Thedas, of course. We have not forgotten the commandment, as some have, that magic exists to serve man. I support any effort to restore such order.
So you're in favor of returning the mages to the Circle, then?
Where else can mages safely learn to master their talents? We need an institution to protect and nurture magic. Maker knows. Magic will find neither on its own.
The Inquisition will be happy to have you, Lady Vivienne.
Great things are beginning, my dear. I can promise you that.
Duck. It's hilarious. I send them to you. Remember, he said he was away. That's a good question.
I like that one.
I love how it's like manly gasp. Varric. He tries to nurture poor Cole. I just found another photo that you do. Oh my god, Ducky. This is hilarious. I hope you like that last one. Okay. I gotta pay attention. Okay. Ooh, put the Inquisitor hat on her. I want you to see what her hat looks like. The hat looks like on her. I think.
Oh, I still have it.
Wait, unless you. Oh. True that.
Ooh, it does look good on her.
Like, even, like, that's kind of weird how, like, the hats or the helmets are invisible on everybody else but her.
Maybe it's because I haven't brought her in the party yet.
Oh. Yeah, that's probably it.
Yeah, see, I'm in Haven and nobody's actually in my party, so...
Oh, okay.
But I like the willpower bonus on it, so...
Oh yeah, true that, true that.
Stupid helmets.
Yeah.
Like, if they just made the helmets even a little bit more attractive, like... What's this? Special shit.
It's like, why do they have to be obnoxious? Your character looks so much like fucking Alistair. It's weird. Because I'm like looking at all these like little brown-headed, slightly orange-headed, slightly blonde-headed guys, and I'm like, do you look exactly like you? Yep, there's another elf. Imagine that.
Oh, Artemis, you're so silly. Oh. Okay, Vivian, just shove your face up in my camera.
I just saw that. Good God. Here you go, hi. Jeez. There's like a spawn in face. God, woman. Oh, I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
The Inquisition herald. Well, they know who I work for at least.
Oh my God.
Isn't something supposed to happen?
Where are you at? Oh
there
yeah,
we go.
just do that.
Herald of Andraste, how much did you expend to discover me? It must have weakened the Inquisition immeasurably.
I don't know who you are.
You don't fool me. I'm too important for this to be an accident. My efforts will survive in victories against you elsewhere.
Just say what?
What is that?
What is that?
Squishy one, but you heard me, right? Just say what? Rich tits always try for more than they deserve. Blah, blah, blah. Obey me. Arrow in my face. So, you followed the notes well enough. Glad to see you're kind of plain, really. All that talk, and then you're just a person. I mean, it's all good, isn't it? The important thing is you glow. You're the herald thingy.
Sure, why not? I glow. What's going on?
No idea. I don't know this idiot from Manners. My people just said the Inquisition should look at him.
Your people? Elves?
No. People. Name's Sarah. This is cover. Get round it. For the reinforcements. Don't worry. Someone tipped me their equipment shed. They've got no breaches.
Why didn't you take their weapons?
Because no breaches.
I love her.
They ain't got no breaches.
friends really came through with that tip. No breaches. So, Herald of Andraste. You're a strange one. I'd like to join.
Could we take a few moments for sense to reassert itself? Who are you people?
I'm not people.
Just
but I
casually
get what
holding
you
his
want.
stuff.
It's like this. I sent you a note to look for hidden stuff by my friends. The Friends of Red Jenny. That's me. Well, I'm one. So is a fence in Montfort, some woman in Kirkwall. There were 3 in Starkhaven, brothers or something. It's just a name, yeah? It lets little people, friends, be part of something while they stick it to nobles they hate. So here, in your face, I'm Sarah. The Friends of Red Jenny are sort of out there. I use them to help you. Plus arrows.
The Inquisition has spies already. Can you add to these professionals?
Here's how it is. You important people are up here, shoving your cods around. Blah, blah, I'll crush you, I'll crush you. Ooh, crush you. Then you've got cloaks and spy kings, like this tit.
She's so
Or was he
funny.
one of the little knives, all serious with his little knife? All those secrets, and what gave him up? Some houseboy who don't know shite, but knows a bad person when he sees one. So no, I'm not knifey shiv dark, all hidden. But if you don't listen down here too, you risk your breeches. Like those guards.
Wait,
I
what?
stole their... Look, do you need people or not? I want to get everything back to normal. Like
What?
you.
All right, Sarah. I can use you and your friends.
Yes! Getting good before you're too big to like. That'll keep your breeches where they should be. Plus extra breeches because I have all these... You have merchants who buy that piss, yeah? Got to be worth something. Anyway, Haven. See you there, Herald. This will be grand.
Did you notice the new things that they're doing with Gibraltar and Caustic? Yeah, I thought that was kind of cool to kind of fix the whole issue with their hitboxes. Yeah, I mean, shit. Wow, a human with colon. Oh my god, the world has come to an end. I just was looking at pictures, trying to see if I could find any fucking humans. Everybody's like, I want to be an elf with beautiful flowing hair and like these cute face tattoos. And over here, like, bitch, I just want a human chick. Cause that was my first character. Was just a plain human chick, just dating colon. Can I just find any just plain humans, please? Like, you elves are beautiful. Don't get me wrong, but trying to find the right folk.
No breaches.
I love Sarah. At first I thought she was really confusing, like at the very beginning, like, when I first played through, but now that I understand her, I'm like, dude, she is hilarious, and the Inquisitor needs to shut the fuck up. I've never romanced her though. I've never figured out what her story's like.
I've never tried to either. Do we have cutscenes now? Colin.
You traveled some distance to reach Haven. You're from the Circle in Ostwick?
I spent the better part of my life there. It feels strange to be away.
It does at times. I'm still getting used to it myself. It's been interesting. I'm sorry. The Circle isn't the most pleasant topic of conversation right now, or ever. Shall we speak of something else?
Did you leave anyone behind in Kirkwall?
No. I fear I made few friends there, and my family's in Ferelden.
No one special caught your interest?
I can't say I was looking. Honestly, I was not good company back then.
I can flirt with them.
Just get it over with. Just get it over with. Just break your heart.
I would value you. I'm afraid I cannot offer.
Sniffle, sniffle. Just rip off the band-aid.
It occurs to me I don't actually know much about you.
What do you want to know?
I'm not sure. Where are you from?
Make something up.
The Circle of Magi at Ostrich, at least until the rebellion began.
Yes, I suppose that would have required you to stay on the move. Tell me, do you consider the Free March as your home?
A
Are you eager to
Kadan
go back?
necklace. I need it.
I might, once this is done.
It will not be the same once you do.
That's enough for now.
Another time, then.
Oh, excuse me.
Alright, where's Sarah? Whoa.
Good luck sealing those rifts.
Stupid chest never gives me anything. Crumble, crumble.
So, this is it, huh?
Ooh, this is a cool picture.
Oh, no, it's fine, yeah? It's just, I thought it'd be bigger.
Too bad it's with
Hear that?
fingers, though.
I meant the
don't really know.
stronghold, but it sounded like... Well, it's funny, right? Anyway, stopping wars should earn more sovereigns than this. Need things back to normal for coins to be flowing again. Another reason the Templars and Mages need to be sat down.
I'm pretty sure the Conclave proved it's not that easy.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't.
Why? Because someone yelled it real loud? Make them prove it. They're too busy to look up where the real questions are.
Right. They should know it's a simple job. End all war, stitch the sky. The easy one first, of course.
You're daft, yeah? Most people get special, they lose their snark. Can't see how stupid it all is. I think I like you, Lord Herald. Maybe you're a little chosen, yeah?
I'm ready to give it a shot. That's all I can ask from anyone else.
I'm in. It's an investment, yeah? Better pay off, too. Stupid war and everything. I had things to do. Chasing the Lord Seeker, I hear. Anyone who thinks they need Lord in front of the name, that's bad. Bet he's got a portrait taller than he is. That's your first clue to a total arse. Fact.
I'll be back if I need you.
Go on.
Go on.
Go on. Go on. Oh wait, I gotta ask her about the...
If it's possible yet, I don't know.
Hey!
Chasing mages, that's a Templar's job. A big, armored, pissed-off helm polisher. Not too late to go find some. Or stay home.
Tell me about yourself.
What about me?
You're skilled. Who taught you how to use a bow?
No one.
That seems unlikely.
What? I picked it up here and there. Mostly it just makes sense. It's not like that for you.
Oh, certainly. Not a day's effort for the naturally gifted like us.
Well, it's not like that. It takes work. A bit. Not like Cullen and his pets. I mean, you miss, then you don't. Is it that hard to see when it's wrong?
Is it an elf thing?
Most I know couldn't find an arrow sitting on it. Right. Maybe I just make it look easy in shite company. Fact still is, no teacher. Where would I find one in alleyways anyway?
How about the basics? Where are you from?
Erelden.
I got that from the accent.
Ferelden.
Where in Ferelden?
I love how she's like,
Okay, fine. Denerim for a bit. South, north, wherever I want.
Oh, you're from wherever. I'm from north wherever.
What?
North wherever. Oh, we had fun on street and or in local tavern.
Oh, hardy ha. Oh, funny you. It's complicated. I don't like complicated. Let's leave it at that. Maybe.
You're not like most of the elves I've met.
Thanks, right? Or was that an insult? I suppose I could go barefoot and whine more. Like that's soulless, right? Never be as good as we were. Well, who's we? I'm just fine.
I think there's more to it than that. A few thousand years more.
Hey, someone wants to be angry about old debts, be angry. Be a terror that never lets an enemy forget. But if you're digging it up so you can wear it, that's just weird. I mean, the Dalish don't really know. They have stories, but that's all they are. It's all fancy dress, not history.
We'll talk later.
If you say so. Sitting and waiting. Great, yeah?
You apparently have a lot of friends. Tell me about your network.
It's not mine, right? I mean, it is, but it's also everyone. Everyone who wants to shove it to nobles who hide behind gold and silk. And hats, I guess.
Are you just about pranks and revenge, or is there more to it?
Well, it's a weave, right? I grease the ballroom, so a wyvern chasing Git has to hunt sprained. Strangely, handmaids leave his vault open. His heirlooms pay off someone else. Maybe clean streets in Kirkwall, so someone gets something else. Pish, pish, pish. A lot of people eventually get help or a laugh. Or maybe someone dead, if they deserve it.
I'm glad I met you before someone decided what I deserved.
You're no hateful ass so far. I'd just get you with a pie or something. Anyway, assassin's a bard's job, innit? No fun, that lot. They might plonk a noble, right? But only to raise another. Plus, I'm shy at singing.
Is Red Jenny real? Or was she always just you and your friends?
Dunno.
Don't you care?
Not if it works. I mean, Red is scary because blood. And Jenny is... Look, nobody fears the bunch of people who do random stuff. And besides, it's easy. Nobles want a bogeyman because they need to believe normal people can't get at them. Numbers, right? It don't have to be so complicated.
It seems like it should be more complicated than that.
That's why you be bad at it and why I'm here. You don't want to play, don't play. That's simple too.
We'll talk another time.
It's all good, innit? Something on?
She's not able to
What
do
do you
it
think
yet.
about the people who have gathered?
Which? The
I
ones
was
who
gonna say
do
it,
things,
it might
the
be a
ones who
little
give
bit
orders?
before she does it. Because it just randomly came up. It's like
Solus.
before the battle, for
His
sure.
head's cramped up 1,000 years ago.
So, if there's other stuff you need to do, then maybe it's
Thoughts
after
about
those
Cassandra?
things.
Not as buttoned up as she plays, right? Tough, though. I'd stand behind her in front of anything.
What's your opinion of Vivienne?
She's a bitch, but she knows. She better.
I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Anything to say about Varric?
Varric? Too clever. Always saying something, but never saying it straight.
What do you think about our spy master, ambassador, and commander?
Liliana is pretty in places. I swear I've seen her too. Or heard she used to play. But that'd be mad. Now Josephine, she's as good at humbling her kind as I am. Just with less mess. Knows her business, if you have to have it. And Cullen, I suppose if you want a jackboot, you get a big one so you can grow into it. Nice hair, though.
We'll talk later.
Good, right? I'll be here.
Yeah, I don't think she wants to unlock stuff for me right now. Whatever.